Have you ever found yourself hesitating before standing up just to make sure you've got your balance? Or maybe you've caught yourself holding onto the wall as you walk down the hallway, just in case. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. As we age, staying steady on our feet becomes more and more important. It's not just about avoiding a fall, it's about keeping our independence, staying active, and living life the way we want to. Now, I know exercise might not sound like the most exciting word in the world, especially if your knees creak louder than your floorboards. But hear me out. I'm not talking about running marathons or lifting heavy weights. I'm talking about simple, low-impact exercises that anyone can do right from home that can help you feel more stable, confident, and strong in your everyday life. Because here's the thing. Falls are one of the leading causes of injury for folks over 60, and they can often be prevented with just a bit of regular movement. These exercises don't just help you stay on your feet, they improve your flexibility, balance, and even your mood. So, in this video, we're going to walk through 6 gentle, effective exercises that are perfect for anyone over 60 looking to improve mobility and prevent falls. Let's start with one that's easy to overlook, but incredibly powerful: the seated leg lift. This one's great because you can do it while watching TV, listening to the radio, or even chatting on the phone. Just sit up nice and tall in a sturdy chair, something with a firm seat and a good back support. Plant both feet flat on the floor. Now, slowly lift one leg straight out in front of you, hold it for a few seconds, and gently lower it back down. Then switch to the other leg. What's happening here is you're strengthening your quadriceps, the big muscles at the front of your thighs. These muscles play a huge role in walking, standing up, and even keeping your balance. If they're weak, your knees might wobble or buckle a little when you walk, which can be dangerous. But if you build them up, even just a little, it can make everyday movements feel more secure and steady. And the best part? You can start slow. Even lifting each leg a few times a day can make a real difference. Over time, you'll notice you can lift higher, hold longer, and maybe even feel less stiff when you get up in the morning. Now let's talk about your ankles. You might not think about them much, but they're like the steering wheel of your body. They help you adjust when the ground is uneven or when you suddenly shift your weight. That's why ankle circles are such a valuable exercise, especially as we age. You can do this sitting or lying down, whatever's most comfortable. Lift one foot slightly off the ground and gently rotate your ankle in slow, wide circles. First clockwise, then counterclockwise. Do this for about 10-15 seconds on each side. This movement helps keep the joint flexible, strengthens the small stabilizing muscles around your ankle, and improves circulation. And when your ankles are strong and limber, your body is better able to react when you step on something unexpected, like a loose rug or a crack in the sidewalk. Think of it as a little insurance policy for your steps. What's really encouraging is how these small movements, done regularly, start to add up. You don't have to carve out an hour in your day. These can be slipped in during moments that are already part of your routine. Waiting for the kettle to boil? Do a few seated leg lifts. Sitting in your favorite chair? Time for some ankle circles. It's all about making these exercises part of your daily rhythm. Now, once we've got those legs and ankles warmed up, it's time to think about how we stand. And for that, one of the simplest and most powerful exercises is the sit to stand. It might not sound fancy, but this one is a game changer. All you need is a sturdy chair without wheels. Sit with your feet flat on the ground, shoulder width apart. Cross your arms over your chest or hold them out in front of you for balance. Then, slowly stand up using just your legs. Try not to push off with your hands. Once you're fully upright, pause for a second, then gently sit back down. Repeat this motion several times, going slow and steady. Why is this so effective? Because it mimics one of the most important everyday actions, getting up. Whether it's from a chair, a toilet, or a car seat, being able to rise smoothly and safely is essential. This exercise strengthens your thighs, hips, and core, all the muscles you use every time you stand. And practicing it regularly can build both strength and confidence. Before long, you'll find yourself standing up more easily and maybe even without thinking about it. It's okay if the first few times feel a bit wobbly. That's normal. If you need to use your hands at first, go ahead. Just keep practicing. Over time, your body will remember what to do, and it will get easier. Think of it like watering a plant. A little care every day leads to stronger roots, and in this case, stronger legs and better balance. Now that we've started moving and got some foundational strength building in, let's keep that momentum going. Now that we've started moving and got some foundational strength building in, let's keep that momentum going by bringing a little balance into the mix. And I mean that both literally and figuratively. One of the best things you can do for your overall stability is to challenge your balance just a little every day in a safe, controlled way. It might feel tricky at first, but stick with me. This next one can make a world of difference. Let's talk about the heel-to-toe walk. This is a gentle coordination exercise that helps train your body to stay upright and steady, especially when walking or turning. Start by standing next to a wall or countertop that you can hold on to if needed. Place one foot directly in front of the other so the heel of one foot touches the toes of the other, just like walking on a tightrope, only with support close by. Then take a slow, careful step forward, placing the next heel directly in front of the toes again. Take about 10 steps, then turn and come back. What's beautiful about this exercise is how it retrains your brain and your muscles to work together. Your core, your legs, your ankles, everything starts firing to help you stay balanced. And by practicing this regularly, you're not just improving your ability to walk confidently, you're also reducing your risk of tripping over your own feet or feeling unsteady when you change directions. If it feels hard at first, that's okay. Wobbling is part of the process. Use a chair, a cane, or a countertop to help support you. Just remember, you're not trying to walk like a circus performer. You're simply reminding your body how to move with purpose and control. Now, while we're thinking about balance and coordination, we can't forget about our hips. They're the unsung heroes of mobility. Strong, flexible hips make walking easier, standing more stable, and stairs less intimidating. That's why the side leg raise is next on our list. Stand behind a sturdy chair and hold onto the back for support. Keep your posture upright, shoulders relaxed, and slowly lift one leg out to the side. Just a few inches is enough to start. Hold it for a second, then lower it back down with control. Switch legs and repeat. Don't worry about how high you can lift. This isn't a ballet audition. What matters is doing it slowly and with intention. This exercise activates your outer hips and glutes, which are key for maintaining lateral stability. That means when you're walking and something nudges you from the side, a pet underfoot, a gust of wind, a shopping cart, you're more likely to stay upright. And that can be the difference between a small stumble and a serious fall. Plus, side leg raises help improve posture and gait. If you've ever caught yourself leaning to one side when you walk or feeling stiff in the hips, this can help loosen things up and get you walking tall again. Let's take a moment here to acknowledge something important. Every time you choose to do one of these movements, no matter how small, you're choosing strength. You're choosing independence. And that matters more than ever as we age. These aren't just exercises. They're little acts of self-care, of staying in charge of your body and your daily life. Now, as we continue to work on stability, let's not forget about the core. People often think of core muscles as just those visible abs you see on TV. But for us, the core is about so much more than appearance. It's the center of our body, the place from which all movement starts. And when your core is strong, it's like having a solid foundation for every step you take. One of the best ways to build core strength without straining your back or joints is the seated knee lift. Sit in a firm chair with your back straight and both feet on the floor. Gently grip the sides of the chair for support. Now, lift one knee toward your chest. Just a few inches is enough. Hold it for a moment, feeling your stomach muscles engage, then lower it slowly. Repeat with the other leg. This simple motion does wonders for the muscles deep in your abdomen and lower back. And because you're seated, there's no risk of losing your balance. It's a safe way to activate those stabilizing muscles that help you stay upright when walking, getting up from a chair, or even reaching for something on a high shelf. What's really rewarding is when you start noticing these exercises translating into everyday life. Maybe you find it easier to get up from bed in the morning. Maybe the stairs don't feel as daunting. Or maybe you catch yourself walking a little taller, a little steadier, without even thinking about it. That's the goal, not to become a fitness expert or push yourself to exhaustion, but to make your daily life smoother, more comfortable, and safer. It's about confidence, knowing that you can trust your body when you move. You might already be thinking, I can do this, and you absolutely can. You don't have to do every exercise every single day. Pick a few that feel good, make them a regular habit, and just keep moving forward. Consistency beats intensity every time, especially when it comes to long-term health and mobility. Let's keep this momentum going, because there's one more powerful movement that ties all these benefits together. Let's keep this momentum going, because there's one more powerful movement that ties all these benefits together. Balance, leg strength, coordination, and even posture. It's called the marching in place, and it's just as simple as it sounds. You don't need any equipment, and you can do it just about anywhere. Stand tall with your feet hip-width apart and slowly lift one knee up towards your chest, like you're marching in a parade, only at your own pace. Then lower that leg and lift the other. You can hold onto a countertop or a chair for balance if needed, or even do this seated if you're just starting out. What makes this so effective is that it mimics a natural walking motion, but with extra focus and control. You're training your body to move with purpose, engaging your hip flexors, thighs, and your core all at once. And the rhythm of marching, especially when done slowly and steadily, helps fine-tune your sense of balance. If you do this for just a minute or two a day, you'll likely start to notice changes. Maybe you'll feel more stable when walking through a grocery store. Maybe stairs won't feel quite so tricky. Or maybe, and this is a big one, you'll simply feel more connected to your body. Like you're not just along for the ride, but back in the driver's seat again. And isn't that what we're really after? A sense of control, a sense of freedom, the ability to move through life without hesitation or fear. These low-impact exercises aren't about turning you into an athlete. They're about helping you live comfortably and confidently in your own skin. Now, let's take a deep breath for a second. Maybe even roll your shoulders back a little. Let your body feel what it's done so far, because whether you've tried just one of these exercises or all of them, you're making a powerful choice, one that says, I'm still in this. I still care about how I move, how I feel, and how I live. So, let's quickly reflect on what you've added to your toolkit today. You've got your seated leg lifts for stronger thighs, ankle circles for joint flexibility, and sit-to stands to make everyday movements easier. Then we added heel-to-toe walks for balance, side leg raises for hip strength, and marching in place to bring it all together with rhythm and coordination. 6 simple moves. No gym membership, no complicated routines. Just you, a little time, and a commitment to keep moving forward, literally. And here's something important to remember. You don't have to be perfect. You don't even have to be consistent every single day. What matters is progress, not perfection. If all you can manage one day is a few ankle circles while you're sitting down, that still counts. Every movement matters. Every step is a victory. Your body might not move the way it used to, and that's okay. That doesn't mean it can't be strong, capable, and balanced in its own way. With gentle, regular movement, you're not just preventing falls, you're also boosting your confidence, your mood, and your ability to enjoy the things you love. Maybe that means walking your dog without worrying about stumbling, or gardening without needing to sit down every few minutes, or dancing a little when your favorite song comes on the radio. Whatever it looks like for you, these exercises are here to support that freedom. And I'd love to hear from you. What kinds of movement make you feel good? Are there certain exercises that you already enjoy? Or maybe some that you're looking forward to trying now? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's keep the conversation going and support one another on this journey. If you found this video helpful, go ahead and give it a like. It really helps more people find this kind of content. And if you'd like to see more videos like this, filled with practical tips to help you live your best life after 60, hit that subscribe button. We've got plenty more where this came from. Remember, Your age doesn't define your ability. You have the power to feel stronger, more stable, and more confident every single day. It doesn't take a miracle, just a few small, consistent steps. Here's to moving better, feeling better, and living well, because life doesn't slow down after 60, and neither should you.